$15 billion. The Prime Minister should have used that money to do something else. Use that money to buy some other things for people in his party. That is what this Prime Minister had. He should have never spent that money to help poor people. I have a problem with that.
Hold it, Mr. Wizzy. Hold on, PNP, brother. Hold on. Who on the bunk him now? Which labor right?
Alton, go ahead, right. Alton.
Joshua.
All of them labor right now.
All right, Ian. Go on, Ian.
All right. Listen.
Yes.
So the problem we have with my Prime Minister, I want you market your next Prime Minister. Sell him to me.
Okay.
Right. You have too much problem with me. You have too much problem with my Prime Minister. You have a problem with him, you know.
You want me to market the opposition leader?
Prime Minister.
Yes, market him.
Let me market the opposition leader.
To me, where you want me to come up on your side.
Yes, right. Okay. Let me market the opposition leader.
Market my Prime Minister. Yeah.
I'm Wizzy. Wizzy, you want me to take that one?
No, I will take it, man. I can manage it.
All right.
The opposition leader would have said to the Prime Minister, and I think the opposition leader is right. I think that is essentially who he is. He would have said to the Prime Minister, pull down $30 billion from the NIR and to give it away to poor people. It doesn't matter if the country crashes. And I think the Prime Minister should have followed him.
14 quote the general right.
$40 billion. Thank you for the correction. And I think the Prime Minister should have followed him. He should have listened to him. It doesn't matter if the country crashes. It doesn't matter if the country is run to the ground. The Prime Minister should have obeyed the opposition leader, Mark Golding. I believe the opposition leader believes that the country, I support the opposition leader when he says that the government is not doing the cars that they buy and the support that they offer to the police force, it is only the police doing. Even though when the crime was high.
So is it?
Yes.
Why am to the teacher them raise up here?
You know what? Let me say this. The Prime Minister, and I will attack him in this vein. The Prime Minister should have never increases the wages of the ordinary people in this country. I mean, teachers, nurses are getting over $300,000 per month. A nurse right now, no police, no taxi man is picking up a nurse anymore to go to work because every nurse is job. And I think that the Prime Minister should have never raised their pay because it would have been better for the PNP.
We'd have more money. We'd have more money in savings.
Yes, there would be more.
The uniform and the police car, reports are driving an AC now. Him not feeling on the back of an old Jeep or Jeep.
The police should have never gotten
himself.
The police
look clean and nice.
The police
on the street right now.
All public sector workers should have never gotten those increases because it would have been better for the PNP to win.
The party leader go use half of that money.
We are saying the country that strive more from poverty instead of
that's where you get real intelligence.
It is nothing the PNP is doing. It is nothing the PNP is doing to want this government to do well.
But we see, remember that my Prime Minister said prosperity.
It is not in the PNP's business to want this government to success. We don't care if the crime rate is
low. So when you say time come, what do you really mean?
Time come for this government.
Means Mark Golding bank account and go down and time come for go back up.
Time come for this government to come to power so that we can control again. Go ahead.
Oh, you see your economy right now.
Well, where it is right now, the PNP.
Jamaica survived. Jamaica survived for 18 and a half years. Yes, and that economic stagnation, that never need to change.
No.
Our economy was stagnant for 18 years. And that never need to change. We have to go back to stagnation. That's what the Jamaican people deserve.
Hold on, let me ask my question. Comrade. You know, like how the country run now, it's not go on.
No, go on. The country that crashed is stagnant. People are suffering, deaf, hungry.
You mean Jamaican or Jamaica? Which one?
Jamaicans, people in Jamaica suffer. Then,
all right, hold on. Like index. Jamaica first. Yo, Jamaica first. You know, I'm not to the mic, no man. You don't sleep hour. You know the game, man. Answer the question, man. Who is it down here? So say nothing now go on. I like my comrade. You say nothing now go on.
Well, Wizzy, perhaps him have the bad eye too. And the bad man like Dayton and Crawford.
Correct.
Me not go to rush him still no cause me know if we must say, if you know him must still. No, me not disrespect him, me not go rush him, me not say anything.
No, me have to rush him.
What you mean now
rush
rush
him,
him? You
you know.
have to defend anything, brother. Hold on. Who want somebody tough on you, man? Hold on, man. Hold on. Altan, let me try Altan. Altan, answer Wizzy. Him say nothing now go on in our country.
Wizzy, what do you mean nothing now go on?
The country is stagnant. Brother, the country is stagnant, brother. And it is better when the country is stagnant for us to come back into power.
Okay.
So what is going on? What is going on, especially in this country?
So Wizzy, let me ask my question. So, Wizzy, if you should get back the realm of the country, what will you do? Well, Jamaica can listen to you now, you know.
Surely we are not going to follow the playbook of the JLP. But surely we are not going to try to want to grow this country.
So, if you say the JLP nothing not go on, and you say you're not going to follow them, when you plan for Duka, remember now you don't say nothing not go on. So you're going to make something happen?
We are not going.
So you gotta
the
come up
playbook
with your
of the JLP. We are not going to grow this country.
So Ian, what is going on in this country now? What is going on in this country?
Coming out to tell the people what is your plan when you win?
Right, all right. Let me tell you what I go on in the country. When me I drive on the road, don't see the taxi man them fall in a order right now.
That's a lie.
Eh?
The worst set of roads are in Jamaica. That's a lie. The worst set of road is under this administration, and what he left to blame it on burial and rains.
Let me answer you now. Let me answer you now.
Who is this? Hold on. Who is this?
Hakeem come man, we tell you Hakeem, okay, my friend, you know.
Hakeem this? Hakeem Sanders this?
Yeah, man. Female now.
Yeah.
Hakeem.
They don't know Hakeem. I couldn't have find no man. They know what they find.
Hakeem this.
Power man.
If it's a PNP,
I continue to ask a question.
More answer Hakeem.
A question. Hold on, me ask a question last night on this platform, and up to
no one answer you.
None of you Labour right cannot answer. I am saying,
What the question you ask?
we have three types of voters in Jamaica.
Yeah.
We have diehard PNP, the diehard Labour rights. We have the swing voters, which are called float voters that vote for performance. And then we have the pork barrel voters, what you call flip-flop. What vote to rum, boom, and ganja?
Four of type that Hakeem. You don't count put it at 3.
No, man.
You got 4.
No, man. The pork
3 you
barrel.
stop, man. You can't add no more to your 3.
No, man. The pork barrel and the flip-flop are the same thing.
No, can't be. You can't be. Give them one name.
All right, flip-flop. Jamaica style.
Them name full belly voters.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me a thing.
The question I'm asking you.
Yeah.
For voters who swing, the swing voters.
You know, swing voters, man. No, that don't exist. Okay.
Yeah, man, we are swing voters. We are
No,
swing voters.
Give me a
Richard,
thing and me
come
vote
at
for
the
you.
box. You Richard, Cosmo.
You have voters who vote for policies, the undecided, call it undecided. What is Andrew Holness' achievement for these voters and young people to give Andrew Holness a third term?
All right. Okay, let me answer.
Hold on. Yeah,
Okay, let me answer. I mean, address it.
No, man, I will answer.
Let me answer what you can say.
Okay, go ahead.
You have diehard PMP and diehard JP. Them little bit. You see the vote where you talk about, them are wait on the date for call, for them grease up them and nickel, because that them are wait. See, if you don't have no money, okay, you can't win the election. If you
That's
don't
what
have the money, but if you
dirty
still
politics
vote,
that.
you come vote with no pride and no dignity and go home.
Ian.
Man, they want money. And these are the
Yeah.
A
facts.
dirty politics that, Ian. A
Eh,
dirty
only
politics that.
politics,
And that's why country
in a
cannot,
Jamaica, but
and that's why the
okay.
country cannot reach anywhere because of these damn hunger belly, illiterate
Same
people.
people to make the decision for me, Okim.
Ian. Hold on, my time now.
You don't
My
answer
time
the
now.
question.
Hold on, one at a time, one at a time. Don't
Yeah,
get,
you know,
don't get
and that's
rowdy.
what
One
I'm
at a time.
Ian,
We don't get
you don't
rowdy,
answer
man.
the man question, sir. Hold on, let me answer.
Watch up.
Well,
Sanders
one chop.
Mr. Sanders say, what does Andrew have to show why the voter should give him a second term? I'll give you one.
Yes.
A 38% reduction in murders.
That's right.
Shut your backside. Shut your backside. Shut your backside and don't come to me the bullshit. You think Jamaica people are idiots?
But okay, me hear Mark Bolin, I can't get police.
Honest record is a crime. Is a crime prime minister when you check. When you check what?
You
A
might-
38% reduction in murder.
You might mute it, man. You might mute.
Americans are feeling extremely sick.
Okay, I mute your mic, man.
I mute your mic, okay.
Americans are
Yeah.
feeling very sick.
Yes.
I said, Chuck, you're talking foolishness.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We sound crowded. We sound crowded, gentlemen.
Prime
We
Minister
sound crowded.
for murder.
Hold
And
on,
George,
okay,
the Prime Minister for murder.
okay.
Yeah.
Keep it clean, man.
Yeah, man, I hear you.
Last long enough.
So,
What
gentlemen,
is that?
we sound
Well,
crowded.
that's
So
what, let me finish with him, please. Let me finish with him.
I'm just saying that we sound crowded.
Harder.
Yes. Okay,
One at
since
a time.
1994, under the PMP government, Jamaica crossed over the 1,000 for the very first time, and we have not looked back under the PMP. The PMP has racked up consistently over 1,500 murders every year. Before this time, the last attack we had on criminality in this country was in 2010 when we had the incursion and we have the states of emergency. At that time, a little man in the parliament, he was the leader of government business at the time, named Andrew Holness. He approached a gentleman who was the leader of opposition business at the time, whose name was Peter Bunting. And he said, let us move into Spanish Town and crush two of the most deadly gangs Jamaica has ever seen. Peter Bunting and the entire PMP refused. So we had to discontinue the effort. The PMP came into power. Peter Bunting became the National Security Minister, and 14 months in the job, with tears in his eyes, Peter Bunting went on the platform and said, despite my best effort, it is clear to me that the effort of the security forces alone cannot solve Jamaica's crime problem. It's gonna take divine intervention. God divinely intervene and send Jamaica, the Jamaica Labour Party, led by Andrew Michael Holness, Security Minister Dr. Harris Chang, and we did what was needed to do, and we equipped, trained, and send the police force out there and say, go forth and do your job. And the police force alone has presided over a 38% reduction in murders. The same police force that Peter Bunting said could not do the job is now doing it. And Peter Bunting himself is now saying that is the police force doing it and not the government.